Nobody 2 follows family man / elite assassin Hutch, who is starting to become estranged from his wife and kids again due to constantly having to take jobs in order to pay back his debt. He realizes that maybe they all need a break and decides to take them on vacation to an amusement park called Plummerville. But wouldn't you know it, after a run-in with some crooked cops, Hutch uncovers a sinister conspiracy lurking in the shadows of the town, one that threatens the safety of his family. Hey everyone, I'm the guy with no name. Thanks for stopping by my channel. If you enjoyed this video, please show your support by liking and subscribing. I'm trying to get to 350 subscribers as quickly as I can, but with that out of the way, let's get back to the review. So Nobody 2 was directed by Timo Tjahjanto and stars Bob Odenkirk as Hutch Mansell, Connie Nielsen as Hutch's wife Becca Mansell, Gage Monroe and Paisley Catarath as Hutch's children, Brady and Sammy, Christopher Lloyd as David Mansell, Hutch's father, Colin Hanks as a crooked sheriff named Abel, and Sharon Stone as a drug lord called Lindina. I wanted to like Nobody 2. I liked Nobody 1 quite a bit. Sure, it had its funny moments and there were some action scenes that were far-fetched, but at the end of the day, it took itself somewhat seriously. Meanwhile, if you've seen any of the trailers for Nobody 2, it takes itself much less seriously and just has too many goofy moments. First, let's talk about the story. It's way too simple. I'm not saying that I knew exactly what they should have done with the sequel to Nobody, but honestly, to just have the family go on vacation to a place that's not very interesting, by the way. It's basically a glorified state fair, and them to just happen to stumble upon this whole criminal organization and everything just felt really lazy and uninspired. I will say the action was pretty good overall. It was more over the top than the first one, but even when it was pretty unrealistic, I was at least able to appreciate the fight choreography. Nothing gets close to the bus scene of the first one though. I appreciated the acting overall. Bob Odenkirk is a very underrated actor in my opinion, and I thought that he did his best to elevate the movie as much as he could. Connie Nielsen doesn't have too much to do in this, but I thought she did good with what she had, and Christopher Lloyd looks like he's having a really fun time doing this, just like he did in the first one, so that was fun. Sharon Stone is the villain though. She didn't work for me really. Like, for instance, there's a scene where they're talking about how dangerous she is and how evil she is, and for some reason that's juxtaposed with a scene of her walking and dancing by herself, as if that is intimidating or something. I'm not really sure why they did that, why they made that decision. But yeah, the Russian guy from the first one is a much better villain. But yeah, I'm pretty disappointed. Nobody was an interesting enough movie to set up a decent sequel, but Nobody 2 I felt didn't really capitalize on any of that. And in case I wasn't clear, it's pretty much inferior to the first in every single way. It's okay, but I wouldn't go see it in theaters unless I had an extra fistful of dollars. Those are my thoughts on Nobody 2, but now's the time for your thoughts. Let me know in the comments if you've seen either of the Nobodies and how you liked them. In particular, if you've seen Nobody 2, was I too harsh or spot on? I do try to get to each and every comment, and I do enjoy interacting with you guys, by the way. But yeah, thanks for making it this far. If you enjoyed this video, check out my review on The Naked Gun. This is the guy with no name, signing off.